What's going on, guys? It's Matthew here from elevation.io. Jumping on here to just go through a video with you explaining going broad with meta ads. I've got a lot of questions over the last while. What are the best audiences to target? What are you guys doing with your audience testing, etc., etc.? And in 2024, it's really, really important to be going broad with your audience. So I wanted to record this video just to break down exactly why and explain a little bit to you guys about why to do that, how to do it, and the meaning behind it. Okay. So what is broad targeting? It's another question I get a lot because there is micro targeted audiences, and you're still semi targeting when you're going broad, but you are leaving interests more so out of the question, okay, and out of your targeting. So what is broad targeting? Broad usually will be location, age, and gender. So for example, it could be women 18 to 45 in the USA. Sometimes we will leave everything broad. Sometimes we'll go a little bit deeper into it and just choose a male or female. If we know our customer demographic, and if our brand that we're working with or one of our partners give us a specific demographic that they know is that demographic that they buy from them, a certain age, a certain gender, and obviously you want to target your country that you are advertising to. That's really, really important. You do not want to leave broad worldwide, because what will happen is Facebook will show your ad to the cheapest possible country that to gain traffic from. Okay, so it can be shown to Southeast Asia or some African countries, India, because these guys, it's a lot cheaper to run ads there. Okay, so that's what will happen there. So you really want to go your country, and then if you have a demographic for your brand, whether it be male, female, etc. So usually if it's, say for instance, a baby brand or a women's clothing brand, you're going to be targeting women because those are going to be the main buyers. Now sometimes this may change. Say for instance, if it is a jewelry brand, usually targeting women, we might implement for certain sales dates, whether it's Valentine's Day, Christmas, etc. We will then target men because we know they're going to be buyers for presents for women. But generally, you want to keep it as your customer persona, whatever it may be, male, female, and the age gap. Sometimes we'll even go 18 to 65, just women, if it's a clothing brand, etc. But yeah, that's generally what broad targeting is. Okay, so Meta actually does want us to go broad. So over the last couple of years, they've been removing interests, and previously they had an option for auto expansion to be on. You clicked it under your interests and it expanded your audience, and now this is automatically just come on. Okay, so there's no option for that anymore. It's just there. So I'll just explain a little bit about broad and how it works in relation to Meta's conversion pools. Okay, so here's your three interests, sorry, should I say. Broad, you'll have a broad, you might have an interest look and a lookalike one, and then an interest lookalike two. So you could have three audiences. So with your broad audience, okay, this is the audience. Okay, so you select your audience, male, female, 18 to 25 or 25 to 35, whatever it may be, and country of USA. So this is the audience here. Okay, and here is the conversion pool. So what Meta will do is when you select purchase conversion, that will pool a certain amount of people to show your ad to. There will be a pool of people. Okay, so that's your conversion pool there. Okay, so when you're going broad, it's showing that ad to everybody likely to purchase. Okay, because you've selected the purchase conversion value for your campaign. Okay, so it will show it to that audience, and there will be no limitations on that. Okay, but say for instance you put in the interest, whatever it may be, interest in jewelry, interest in fashion. It's going to show, here's your audience, and those people are going to be outside. A lot of the conversion pool, say about half are going to be in there. Okay, because you have selected your audience. So it's going to cut down the amount of people it's going to show that ad too. Okay. And same for the other interest and lookalike. Okay. So it's really, really important to go broad. And usually what happens is we let the creatives with Facebook's AI system, okay, at the moment, because of so much content being uploaded and different advertisers on it, their AI system will know by your creatives who to show that ad to. So if you've got a women's fashion brand, they're going to show it to the people that are interested in that, in women's fashion. Okay, you don't need to target. If you have a baby brand, if you have a jewelry brand, if you have a men's healthcare brand, whatever it may be, your creatives are going to be. If your creatives are good, it's going to show it to those specific people. Not everybody's going to buy. Okay, that's just the way it is. But going broad is your best option for when you're doing your audiences. Okay. So broad versus targeting. Okay. So what we have found in our findings, working over multiple ad accounts with different brands of different industries. Okay. May take slightly longer to find its rhythm and start picking up sales. Okay. Just Facebook needs to learn. Okay. So you won't get those instant sales. You may do, but it's less likely that you're going to get a big influx of sales straight away. Okay. It has unlimited potential. Okay, scaling becomes easier and you can scale much longer, and then creative validated by the audience. Okay, so what I mean by that is if your creatives are good, okay, you have chosen a broad audiences. If they start to perform, you know that's a good creative. You don't know, you're not left thinking, okay, well maybe it was the audience, or maybe it was this or that or the other. You know that creative is good. Okay, if it doesn't perform, then you know that the creative is bad, because you're not left guessing. A lot in the past, it was a lot to do with audience testing, creative testing. Now it's really only to do with creative testing. Okay, so you'll know your creative is good if it performs. If it doesn't perform, you'll know that the creative is bad, and you won't be second guessing, oh, maybe it was the audience, or maybe it was this or that or the other. Okay, so targeting, you'll find buyers based on your niche quicker, so you might get a quick influx of sales. Okay, but the audience has much more potential to burn out. Smaller audience, and it's going to burn out a lot faster. Okay, less potential to scale, and then you're limiting your creative validation as well. Okay, so really, really important stuff. And that's basically it. So I am going to jump on now and show you an example of one of our ad accounts. Okay, and how we are testing creatives, and where we use broad, and the kind of results that we get in our agency for different partner brands. Okay. So as you can see, we're in one of our clients' accounts now. It won't actually let me show my face here because Face Meta has that blocked. But I'll jump straight into this account. Okay, so as you can see there, I selected the creative testing campaign. So as you can see here, when we are testing creatives, we are going broad all the time. Okay, so I'll just move this out of the way here. We are going every single audience that we're testing when we're testing creatives are going broad. Okay, so you can see going broad with everything. Okay, and as you can see from January 1st till today, which is present, we've got a 12x return on ad spend along with our creative testing campaign. Okay, so it's really, really important. We will still do some targeting stuff, okay, but it's only after we have validated all of our creatives. Okay, so say for instance, as I said, it's a sale, we'll do a little bit more targeting with that. We might target men who are married, or men, whatever it may be. If it's a sale for women's clothing, or if it's a sale for Valentine's Day, or whatever it may be. So we still do a little bit of targeting, but for the most part we will. And that is why in 2024, it is really, really important to go broad. Choose your creatives, let your creatives do the targeting, go broad, and I promise that your ads will start to perform even better than they already are. But it's in 2024, broad targeting is the way to go. But I'll leave it at that, guys. Just wanted to jump on, record that video for you. And if you have any questions, just drop me a message. And yeah, we can chat soon.